What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, with all the changes happening in World Rugby, with Bill Beaumont being re-elected, Augustin Pichot obviously resigning, etc, etc, there's been a lot of up and down, not sure what the future holds, but a lot of people are saying we need to look at the rules of rugby in order to speeden up the game, make it more friendly, and keep things going in order to keep the fans entertained and to make it safer for the players, simple. So what they've recently announced is that tries can no longer be scored by grounding the ball up against the posts. World Rugby announced this earlier in the week, and I think that's a very good decision because I think, one, it can be looked at as a little bit simple. Two, it can cause massive injuries by forcing a player up against a pole. Yes, they are padding, but we know what padding, even with or without padding, injuries can occur in the sport. And for me, I could never quite get that rule because sometimes it would still be behind the line and they'll get it on the posts and tries will be awarded. They hover up alongside the post when it's held up or not. You can't see, so generally they'll give it a try too. So I've never been to a fail with this rule, so I'm glad it's now being implemented that it's not allowed, to try and make this game a little bit more challenging in certain ways. So what's going to happen? They bring it back for a 5-minute scrum depending who's got the ball and continue the game, or ball needs to be pushed back out in order for scrum off or the forwards to drive it back forward again or to get it out. So a lot of things are happening in order to try and reduce these situations from happening. World Rugby said its mission is to make the game as simple, safe and enjoyable to play as possible, said Chairman Bill Beaumont. The law amendment reflects that mission by stipulating that an attacking team can no longer score against the post protector and therefore must ground the ball in goal. This gives defending teams a fair chance preventing a try from being scored. Couldn't agree more. Well done, Bill, on this one. There has been big calls for this law to be changed. Last November, after Edinburgh's Pierre Schoeman, that's a very Scottish name by the way, lifted the post protection almost a metre above the ground in a Guinness Pro 14 match with Munster, an incident that was described as highly dangerous. So in order to get this thing right, they have now removed this rule, and I'm in support of it. In some extreme cases, in an attempt to reduce the area in which a try could be scored, post protectors have been lifted or moved by defending teams, leaving the post exposed, creating an increased risk of injury. Obviously, you get knocked by a post or get tackled or pushed in, it could be bloody sore. So credit to World Rugby for thinking out the box. I'm very curious to see what else they're going to do, because for me personally, we need to find a way to get the game a little bit quicker. Scrum time, we need to have faster movements. The rulings on certain tackles need to be relooked at. This famous shoulder tackle, the spear tackling, what players can and can't do, referees, how they're going to do it with the TMOs, should VAR be included into this picture. For me, a lot more needs to be done, but at least they're looking at it, and hopefully from here on out, we're going to see more of the rules changing in order to make the game more exciting and more entertaining, and obviously safer and simpler for the players out there. Let me know your thoughts and what rules will you want to see changed. I've seen a number of comments of people sharing their thoughts on it, so let me know, what do you want to see changed in the sport we all know and love. That's going to do it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.